Hi, my name is Randall Bishop. I am a Virgo and I like long walks on the beach. I feel like I'm doing one of those VHS dating things from the 1980s because I was around in the 1980s, and as a coincidence, my work started in the 1980s. Well, not really. I was a kid then. I'm just rambling at this point.
You're doing well.
All right, awesome.
Be more Italian, more Argentinian, like me. Ma cosa succede?
So, I've been told that I have to be more Italian and more Argentinian by my friend Juan
Not
Carlos.
so much.
So my name is Randyl Bishop. This is my comic book, The Hawk of New York. It was a early return to newsprint. It heralded the return to newsprint movement that alternate comics and I think a few others have picked up on that the people actually want. I have in my hands the first issue. In it is, I was experimenting not just with the paper quality, but with incorporating lyrics into the story. So this one's actually from the old Hungry Like the Wolf song by Duran Duran that everybody knows. I took some more obscure songs from the 80s and I had bands cover them. It is a full spectrum of music from across different genres. If that makes any sense at all. I have no idea if it does. This kind of caught the attention of a boutique label out of Atlanta, Georgia called Gentern Records. And they've put together a compilation CD that you should definitely check out. But also have a single to go along with the full-length soundtrack that has 15 different recording artists and 17 different songs on it. You should definitely check it out if you haven't already. But this is old news. This is 2014, 2015 stuff. The third issue features Trevor Hawkins cover art. The fourth issue features Mitch Faust cover art. You might know him from Dragon Con and some of his epic fantasy. The fifth issue has Mark Texeira. Mark Texeira, yes, that Mark Texeira from Marvel Comics' Ghost Rider run was involved in the cover. He was an absolute dream come true for me to work with. Because I've been a long-time Ghost Rider fan, and in fact, I've been moving the series forward. I'm about to get ready to release issue 6 whenever the art's done. I've been staying very busy, and there's a lot to talk about. Trying to get my jitters out. I'm Grease Ink magazine, where every month they run a one-page strip version of The Hawk of New York. Or possibly you've heard of some of my music, although I doubt it, unless maybe we were in a band together, which is entirely possible because I've been in a lot of bands that mostly went nowhere, but that's okay, because that's just how it goes in the music industry. My friend Juan Carlos is from Argentina. Together we've made some videos together, and we're working on a couple right now. One of them is Mantelpiece. Mantelpiece Band is a awesome, I don't know what you want to call it, but it's kind of like a more modern version of Pink Floyd, and their music has just got this grandeur that I could only grasp at in my own music. The hope is to release it as a graphic novel. I want this to go as big and far as wide as it can go. Hopefully get on some streaming services. That'd be really great. There's not much more to tell. I mean, actually, there's quite a bit more to tell, but I only have 3 minutes, and I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, check me out when I'm in a recording studio. Now, I try to hit conventions as often as possible, although I'm currently in Germany. Juan and I are going to a convention in Munich in a couple weeks, so hopefully we'll get a table there, put in a request, but my German's a little rusty, so we'll see if I get an answer.
Drinking
lots of
German beer.
Lots of beer, lots of
From Bavaria, Bavaria.
I can't say that. The kids are watching this one.
Okay, no.
Buy Hawk of New York products and Hawk of New York related products. I've got 3 different comic books out that are associated with the Time Bound Entertainment label. One of which is this lovely comic book here, Killing Time. The other one, unfortunately, I don't have with me. It's called The Ambassador. It's based on the life and adventures of Wes Connolly, a Alabama native citizen who owns a 1941 Indian Sports Scout.
It's fine. That's great.
I'm currently doing work for the band called The Silvers. They're out in California, and they're putting together a cartoon pitch for their music video series. They've got some amazing work. I've got 2 albums of work of theirs right behind me, and some tons of videos for you to watch on YouTube. It's Silvers with an I, just the way it should be spelled, not the other one. The band that used to be called Silver Laughter is now called The Silvers. But to make a long story short, I'd like to take my work as high as it could possibly go. I frequently have no idea what I'm doing. Things take forever, much longer than I would prefer. I've got a Patreon page, please check that out. And that's about it, I guess. Time-bound entertainment, we pioneer inspiration. I like being able to just gesture to things like this video right here. This video, is this framed up right? I can't.
That's cool.
Yeah? Okay, what about now? Is this better?
That's better.
Yeah, okay, good. All right. Well, I've got a lot planned for the universe. I've got a Patreon. Be sure to follow my Patreon. I've got a store that sells printed comic books. I've got comic books up on Comixology now, for crying out loud. So you need to pop on over to timebound.co. It's across the bottom here. This is the bottom. Oh, these are my boots. No, never mind. But that's another story. Seriously, I want to take my comics as far as the wind will carry them, and hopefully get into some kind of streaming service. So thanks for following me, and stay vigilant.